This is a video review of Oregon Trail, and we're going to do a quick start one just to show you some of the aspects of Oregon Trail. So you start off and you can type your name in where you see it fits, and you can also change your occupation to anything you want, and you can start out with money or whatever. There's also these cute little cartoons that teach the kids about the Oregon Trail and a diary along with it.
You can start off in one of these villages. One of them, for example, is Canesville. You press continue, and it shows you a map of where you're going. Then there's sometimes rivers, and you have to check the conditions, and they tell you what's going on with the river and how deep it is. If it's too deep, you should probably either take a ferry, you could caulk the wagons and float. There's all different things you can do. Different things happen, like you've been elected captain, or there's a delay at the ferry. Then you can cross eventually.
Sometimes you come across abandoned villages and you have different options as to what you should do. Check the abandoned village is always good because you never know what you can find. This gives the kids a chance to make decisions that can affect the trail itself. Continue on your journey. Again, another river. This time you're check the river conditions, and because it's not that deep, we're going to caulk the river and float, which is a lot cheaper than taking the ferry, which is $2, which, although it does not seem a lot right now, it was a lot back then.
Then you can continue on your journey, and it shows you the map of where you've been. You can sometimes come across villages with Indians in them. You can visit the settlement. Then you see the different Indians, and you can click on them to talk to them. We'll click on this guy. He asks you if you want to trade, and you can ask him to tell me more. He says, what more is there to tell? Now is a good time for trading. So you can trade with him, and you can select things that you have, and the students can trade for what he has and learn what's a good thing to have with you on your voyage, what things you don't really need, what things are necessary and what's not, and we can trade with him. Then you can village and continue on your journey. The map comes up again to show you where you are. Sometimes you encounter thunderstorms. You should usually wait for conditions to improve. Sometimes you find an abandoned wagon. You can check if there's anything useful in there, but at this time you didn't find anything. So you just continue along. You can check, if you come across a good area, you can hunt. You need to refill your rifle every time you shoot, and you can try to find animals. That way you can use them for food or their furs or different things like that. A flock of geese, and then when you're done, it says you shot 9 pounds of game, and you can continue along. Another river, you check the conditions, and the depth is 3 feet, so you should just caulk the rivers and the wagons and float. Then you can sometimes gather different foods, like flowers. You have to look them up to see if they're poisonous or if they're good to eat. This one happens to be poisonous, so you should throw it out. Check this one. It says that it's poisonous also, so you should throw that out. This one says it's edible, so that's a good thing to have. Keep it. And this one says that it's edible as well, so you should keep it too. And that helps with your food supply. Then you can continue on your journey. Sometimes people have diseases, so you can choose different things to do. You could administer different kinds of medicines, rest for a while. You can rest at different places for different numbers of days because it increases morale for your travelers and helps them stay healthy and happy.
Overall, Oregon Trail is a really great program. It teaches kids responsibility and decision making, and along with teaching them how life was like on the Oregon Trail.